Yes, sir. It's a beautiful day to be alive. Who is Charlie Gaines? Let's get into it. So my name is Charlie. I'm from North Carolina, but more specifically, I'm from Murfreesboro, North Carolina. Small town, 252, country. And that's where it all began. So a lot of people get out there in this big world and they forget where they came from. Not me. I owe everything I am to where I was raised, especially my pops. My pops is a mechanic, and all I knew growing up was work, 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 eat, sleep, work, work, work some more. So with that, I didn't, like in high school, I didn't get senior skip days. In college, I didn't have spring breaks. Every summer, I had to come back and work. I had my own landscaping business at 16. Worked on cars in the shop with them. And really, that's all I know. So that's where a lot of my hard work, dedication, and ambition comes from, is because I'm no stranger to hard work. Can't nobody outwork me, and that's my mentality. If it's something that I don't know how to do, I always tell people, I was like, hey man, if you teach me this, I want you to know I'm still gonna whip your ass. If it's competitive for sure, but same rules apply for anything. And the country grounded me. The country taught me that there's peace in the quietness. But moving to Greensboro, North Carolina, I graduated. It's going to show my age. I graduated high school in 2010. Moved to Greensboro, North Carolina to attend North Carolina A&T, Aggie Pride. And that showed me that there's a bigger world out there than the one that I knew. So Greensboro was like heaven compared to Murfreesboro. And now that I'm in Atlanta, Greensboro is like my little bitty town that I came from, kind of. Not really, but yeah, Greensboro opened me up to a lot of things. So growing up in the country, I didn't have much. So then you put me in a bigger city, and there's so much stuff to do. So I learned how to skate. I learned how to bowl. I learned so much in the fitness realm. Just me and my homies working out on a regular basis. Let me slide over. Yeah. I was in Greensboro for like 6-7 years. I was in the Blue and Gold Marching Machine Band. I was on the Cold Steel drum line. And the drum line allowed me to travel and see more of the world that I didn't really get to see growing up. Playing the drums allowed me to go international. I was able to see Belgium, Germany, and a whole lot of other beautiful places, especially within the States. So that definitely helped pique that curiosity. Oh man, there's a bigger world out here. There's so much things to get into. And I moved from Greensboro to Atlanta following love. I was in a relationship. She got a job opportunity to move down to Atlanta. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go down here too. Why not? There's nothing holding me here. And that's something that I would say to anyone watching this is, why not? Whatever it may be, whatever question comes to you, why not? Why not move? Why not try something new? Because at the end of the day, if you don't like it, you go back. And if you don't like it, so what? You tried it. You know what it's about now. So that's what this move from North Carolina taught me. And like, I'm forever grateful. I probably would have never even moved if it wasn't for her. Because of course there's a condition, a mindset condition of, oh, I'm comfortable. I'm working at a manufacturing company in human resources. I got a decent amount of money coming in that's sustainable, and yeah, I would have probably still been there today. But I'm so glad that I moved. And there's nothing that could, you can't pay me to go back. You can't pay me to go back to North Carolina. I love North Carolina. It's so beautiful, it's so peaceful. The things that I overlooked growing up, whenever I do travel back, it's just like, wow, there's stars in the sky. There's just things that I used to overlook. And yeah, moving to Atlanta, I started really digging into the fitness scene. Before leaving North Carolina, I was training for American Ninja Warrior. I have a martial arts background, and I really wanted to fight. I really wanted to do MMA, but I really didn't have no why. Yes, I got aggression. Yeah, I can fight anybody that I want to, but what's my why? And I really didn't have it. But to me, American Ninja Warrior still challenged my abilities to not be complacent. And so that's what I was doing when I moved from North Carolina to Atlanta. And when I moved to Atlanta, I didn't know anyone. So I started building my relationships. I started grinding in the fitness sector. I started seeing that, hey man, you different out here. Even for Atlanta, you big different. Ain't nobody out here doing what you doing. So I just kept that pressure. And from then, everything else just been flowing on in. There's gonna be certain times where I say words and things click to me. So I just said flow. Something that I've learned is you don't have to put pressure on yourself for trying to figure something out. You just flow and it's gonna happen. Whatever is supposed to happen is gonna happen. Whatever is for you is for you. Straight like that. And after my relationship ended, I got myself into a big financial bind. So things became a little stressful. Like within a year's time after my relationship, I moved from the end of the relationship to now. I probably moved 7 times within the last year and a half. So I've been all over the place. So of course my mental was in jeopardy at different times. I know I can tell you full-fledged what depression is about, what anxiety is about, and because of that urge to not want to go through that ever again, I've done so much research, I put in so much time, so I know so many herbs that help with depression and anxiety, like CBD, for instance, saffron extract, ashwagandha, which is an adaptogen, which is a mushroom. They're all things that really, really help me. And yes. So with that, jumping off of that depression piece, whenever things is going in life, it's not your place to try to figure out what you're supposed to do next. And that's really, really what I thought I was supposed to do. When something happened, all right, there's a reason something like this is going on. I got to figure it out. And vibration, I'm very spiritual, very into vibrations and frequencies, energy. I've learned that when you're like, dang, I don't want to be in this situation. Dang, I hate this. Dang, I wish it would change. All I'm doing is keeping that cycle, keeping that same frequency, that same mental anguish repeats itself over and over and over. And this sounds so crazy. It might even sound dumb to some people. But it's the moment that you say, you know what? It ain't shit I can do about it. It is what it is. I'm just release this energy, and whenever it's time for me to be out of it, I will be. So stop stressing about it. Stop thinking about it. And that's the same thing for the things that you want. Law of attraction. If there's something that you want, all right, I ain't gonna go into it. I'm gonna say that for another time. But yeah, that's a quick gist of who I am, where I came from, what I stand for, and I've created the Charlie Gang Show to let people know that you don't have to be good at just one thing. You can be multifaceted, multi-talented. So I skate, I bowl, I'm a musician, I play piano, I sing, I play drums. I can do crazy things with my body just because I believe there's no limits. At the end of the day, okay, you get hurt, you'll heal. And if not, okay, oh well, you can't do nothing about it. So that's just a couple of my philosophies. And let me see if anything else comes to me. That's it. My goals is to be fully supported by my vlogs where I don't have to work. I really want to explore the world, record what I see, record my experiences so that I can help show other people there's a bigger world out here than the one that we know of. Of course, we know things are out there, but until you can physically see it in person, or in general, see someone else living it, that's when things begin to shift. That's when the paradigms is like, I gotta drop this old way of thinking. I gotta get out of here because life is too beautiful and life is super short. I'm not guaranteed to tomorrow, and I'm the type of person that I don't even really try to think about tomorrow, because tomorrow is not given, and all you have is the present, right now, this moment. So that's it. I think that's it. We're 10 minutes in. Life is beautiful. You're beautiful. I appreciate you for taking the time to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm literally going to start getting into this YouTube, start posting more videos so you can really see who I am. Because at the end of the day, all I want to do is help. I just want to help people. Whatever I learn, whatever I get, I'm not someone trying to be a know-it-all, because at the end of the day, who knows what? Who's to say all these people, all these philosophers and great names, great of greats, who's to say that they really knew anything? Who's to say what is right, you know? So, we're going to slide out, and we're going to have some fun. Gang, let's go.